Very exciting fight. One of the only finishes I can see of a go-go plata. Very excited to see this matchup here. These guys had a few words for each other at the weigh-ins last night. Joe Gibson, 29 years old, says he has a neutral fighting style, and he loves his family, does this for his family, hoping one day to become a professional fighter and support his family with MMA. This fight is brought to you by Down to Earth Landscaping and Irrigation. If you need some landscaping done, hit them up, Down to Earth Landscaping and Irrigation. Phone number 912-687-5878. Down to Earth Landscaping and Irrigation.
We got Joe Gibson in the cage. We need Jose Majano. Jose Majano to the cage, please. Gladiator to the arena, please.
I'm joined here with the gentleman we were speaking with earlier, Robert Solomon. How are you doing tonight this evening, man?
I am fantastic, sir.
That's
Let's
awesome.
do this.
It's great to have you on the mic, man, with me, next to me. Super
I'm about
excited.
to start like spitting, you know, like bebopping and all that good stuff.
Yeah, we got all the hip hop playing behind us.
I
We got Jose
the mic in
Majano
my hand.
fighting Joe Gibson tonight. Jose representing Stealth MMA out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. His favorite move is he got hands.
He got hands. Obviously, he's got some wrestling too.
Yeah.
You know, we asked him what he likes to do, what his hobbies are. He likes to go to church.
Yesterday they had a few words up at the weigh-ins. These two gentlemen look like there's no love lost here.
No. And that's what makes a fight. A lot of times, you know, it's about bad blood that makes a fight. These guys come together, and there's a lot of respect. There's a lot of class. That's one kind of fight. But when there's bad blood, that's a whole different ball game. Or in this case, a whole different fight.
You being close to their weight, you more of a lightweight. These guys a little bit like a division under you. What do you expect out to see these lighter guys fight when we saw a little bit heavier guys fight earlier?
It's a different pace. You know, a lot of these guys move quickly at what are these, 145, right? So we're looking at 145. A lot of these guys are going to move twice as fast as guys that are 235. You know, and we watched a couple of fights tonight. 170, a couple of fights at 170, a fight at 190, a fight at like 245. I don't know how big the Cody and Angelo were, or Kevin were, but these guys were big. Now we're looking at guys that are a lot smaller, and we expect these guys to move a lot faster. Submissions are faster, their hands are faster, the kicks are faster. Looking for an explosive fight at this point.
All right, we're going to turn it over to Kid French here. All right, we have Joe Gibson in the black Hayabusa shorts, and we actually have Jose Majano in the red and white Valley Tudos.
Jose looks focused. Looks a little upset. Maybe it's just his intensity levels are high. He's on his toes, he's bouncing around. You got Joe Gibson, he's just chill. He's just ready, you know, he's just like this is what he does, you know.
Gentlemen circling around, looking like they're sizing each other up. Joe setting up with that jab, finding his distance.
Jose's more of a karate style.
Yep. Jose right away throwing a nice lead hook into the clinch. Trying to get him
he's looking for that takedown. Yep. I don't think he wants to stand initially. He wants to take him down, and he does.
Joe does a good job pulling guard.
Joe looks comfortable on the ground. He's controlling his arms. He's pulling him in close. He's keeping it tight.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier. Yep. Yeah, Joe, like I was saying earlier, Joe was one of the first people I've ever seen live to finish a fight in a go-go plata.
I don't think I've ever seen a fight finish in a go-go plata.
Yeah, but I saw it when Joe did it.
Yeah, check him out. Now he's going to rubber guard. Dude, you know what? I think he's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Maybe he's been. It's what he's called as a neutral style. He said he can stand. He can go to the ground.
Style my behind this guy's jiu-jitsu, and it's great. Yeah. So what makes it interesting is Jose's a wrestling guy. And let's just see how these two match up.
Jose's doing a good job trying to posture up and escape his rubber guard.
Rubber guard's high, man.
Looks like Jose has a cut on his head. I'm not sure where that's from, but he's got a cut right there on his forehead. Looking at, like right now, he's stuck in Joe Gibson's half guard.
Joe Gibson's pushed up against the cage.
Yeah, that's a difficult position you want to be in.
Yeah, Jose's making him pay for that. You know, he's putting that forearm in his head. He's digging his elbow into his face. He's disrupting his breathing with his hand. It's kind of a scrappy fight on the ground.
Joe's trying to maintain that half guard position.
Jose's trying to advance.
Yep, Jose has an underhook, trying to keep that top pressure and to pull his left leg out of there.
You know, some wrestlers. Yeah, some wrestlers they're comfortable in half guard.
Good pass for Jose there.
Yeah, he makes it. He's in half guard now.
In side mount.
Side mount,
yeah.
I should say.
Definitely trying to maintain position on Joe there. On the side, trying to get the underhook, trying to advance up on the mount. Or knee to belly.
He's trying to get knee to belly.
Throwing a couple shots.
Punches.
Oh, he's job transitioning the mount.
Full mount by Jose.
Jose doing a good job posturing up, throwing down some big punches.
Bombs. This fight could be over. No. Okay. Yeah, and more. The ref is going to stop this fight.
Waiting to see where it's coming in. Jose just throwing down
Jose
some
Majano
big
is dropping bombs. This fight is over.
Stop. Fight is stopped. Good job for Jose transitioning, getting out of half guard into side mount, then working his hips, throwing a couple ground and pound, switching his hips right into mount, finishing the fight in mount, getting a TKO win. Very impressive by Jose Majano.
I think Joe Gibson's complaining that he bit him on his hand.
Oh, yeah? Well,
that's interesting.
Sometimes
that's what happens when you got bad blood. You got bad blood in your fight.
But very good fight for both gentlemen coming out. Jose doing a good job, staying aggressive.
Yeah, it looked like Joe is going to be able to dominate him on the ground. I was surprised Jose was able to pull it off, transition him to a position where he could finish the fight with his hands.
As we wait for the official announcements from Ken French, this fight again was brought to you by Down to Earth Landscaping Irrigation. So let's go to Ken French for the official announcements.
2 minutes, 43 seconds in the first round. Referee Adam Ginsburg stops the fight. Scoring a technical knockout for your winner, Jose Majano.
Very impressive win for Jose Majano, representing Stealth MMA.
Yeah, Joe Gibson's still got a little bit to say. I'm curious about what he's saying as he's walking out. He brings Jared into it.
I mean, the ref does a good job, man. These guys are amateurs. They have a full career, especially if they're looking to make this a professional career. Yeah. You always want to look out for the best interests of the fighter. You know what I mean? Even in a dangerous position.
Yeah, the ref was all over it.
The ref did a good job protecting the fighters, so good job.
Obviously, Jose's emotional. Speaks his mind on the way out the ring. Shares his faith. I commend you for that. And they're out.
Looking for our 6th fight of the evening at lightweight here at 155. We have Jonathan Williams coming out.